And St Peters will start Robinson, Ritamai and Jakeman in the front row, Smith and Davidson, the two locks, Boyle, Moreland and Short in the loose forward trio, George and Smith in the halves, Tupou and Marketing in the midfield, Mew and Vela Reynolds on the wings, and Cash Farmer will wear the number 15 jersey. Briscoe, White, Mitchell, Asson, Malone, Jacobson and Farrant for the bench. And the coach is former Tongan international Will Helu. And Quinlan Tupou is a kid to watch.
Yeah, he's a big, strong carry at the 12. Says he likes to have fun up there and it looks like he enjoys himself. Big leader in that midfield. Happy to get stuck in the dark stuff. And leading this back line. He'll be one to watch today.
He will. The Rick Francis Memorial Shield is on the line today. The Central North Island Championship. And the St Paul's team will start Kane, Robb and Mulia in the front row. Waddle and Cotton, the two locks. Cox, Winter and Church Jones in the loose forward jersey. Strang and Painga Morgan in the halves. Week and Broomfield in the midfield. Adlington and Cashmore on the wings. Matthew Johnson will play fullback with Rob, Oliver, Tokiaho, Shale, Clark, Trump and Williams Wilson to come from the bench. Standing by for the school hakas. The players from both teams set their caps down on halfway as part of the first 15 tradition. Anadu playing on Morgan. From St Paul's Collegiate, Dawson Smith. From St Peters, Cambridge. Haka leaders.
Spirited haka there by St Peters. If it doesn't get the blood pumping again, I don't know what will. The conviction and the passion in there. Challenge laid out for St Paul's.
Yeah, left, all right, mate.
Team's getting ready to rip in.
Ben Willerton, Timble, Mvimbi and Quinn Murphy, the assistant referees.
Blue captain, good blue. Come on.
Adenu paying a Morgan for St Paul's. Gets their 2020 clash underway. George. Robinson.
Carry back. Hold. Yep.
St Paul's just their side of halfway. Johnson. Matthew Johnson on the return. Ben Strang. Captain Cotton tips the ball on. Another right side play and offload in the tackle. And St Paul's away down the right edge. They've got a 2-on-1. If they keep their head, they'll score here, and they're going to. What a way to start the game, Ellie Edlington. They brought the ball to the middle, shot back to the short side, and a little run-around play, and Ellie Edlington with the first try.
Well, that's exactly how you want to start, Ken. Bit of a win to St. Peter's back, thought they clear it. They're inside. But look at this. St. Paul's with an opportunity. Back down that right side. Look at the hooker. Look at the pace on that. Shea Redemeyer rates himself with the ball carry. You can add in handling and skills to that. Great pace by the rake. Inside ball, try time.
A couple of nice handles from Matthew Johnson, the fullback. And that little play as well. Very nice the way they mixed it up. Adenu playing on Morgan. Playing on Morgan. Just the outside of the right side post. Had a nice touch in this sequence of play as well. 5-0 now, St Paul's Collegiate.
You see Morlea getting involved there early. Nice little tip on from Davidson, then using that short side to their advantage. Important, St. Peter's keeps their eyes up, scans and make sure they're in front of numbers.
Dawson Smith. Matthew Waddell. No touch, so everybody's now on side. Now on the return, St Peter's scored from Cambridge.
Advantage side entry, 12.
Maya George looking for Jakeman. Good carry from Jakeman. Dawson Smith with a little grubber along the ground.
12 black, side entry. Great call, Rick. Jacko's got to come through the gate.
Both teams looking excited with ball in hand, using their big boys. These of Jakeman. Loves the physical side of the game, getting involved early. Here's a big chance for St. Peter's.
The front of the line out.
Can't pull the man in the air.
Callum Morland pulled down while he was trying to secure the ball for his team.
Yeah.
Looking to back themselves early, put it down in the corner, get the forward pack moving, test out the St. Paul's defense.
Just leave the jumper, boys, please.
Shea Redemeyer. But their tall timber standing as a group towards the front. Nicely done, and coming on a short ball. Quinlan Tupou, and over the advantage line with a quick recycle. Now a cut out ball. It's a good line from Marketing. Good position for St. Peter's. Now Callum Morland, the number 8. George. Inside ball this time for Short. Johnsy Short. Nice variation of play. Some good hole running, especially by the midfield, and nicely set up for Jonty Short.
Beautiful work, great team stuff. Started with the line out, looked like they might drive. Jonty Short pulls out, chucks it into the back line. Tupou and Makiri, great lines down. Forwards working hard around the corner, a little inside ball. Jonty short, great work. Love the vision there from Dawson Smith. A little bit of space on the inside, Jonty running that line. Big hole for him to go through, and he powers through. 5 points.
Offside this place is looking pretty clean, for the most part. Yeah. Good start from both.
Some power in their midfield. 12, 13 coming hard onto the ball. Comfortable conversion. Dawson Smith. Well constructed try.
Just try to stay behind the line when you kick it. Lift it up.
Daniel Morgan. Oh, nicely done. Travis Cashmore from the left wing, contesting the kick. And Thomas came. The ball's gone forward, and St. Peter's shift the ball inside their own quarter. Get to the left edge. Tupou. Another good carry from the midfield. Maya George. Maya George over the ball. Couple of decoy runners.
Yeah, we're on.
Smith putting the home team, St. Paul's Collegiate, back inside their own 22. Smart rugby.
Very impressive the start by Dawson Smith. Gain knowledge on point, putting kicks where they need to go, directing his men around. Nice kick to put St. Paul's under pressure. Great start.
Nice job. Travis Cashmore. Now,
Oh, no, straight away. Let's go, baby. Scrum all on out.
these kids are only young,
Scrum.
but still in a position to give the referee a bit of helping.
I don't think we ever lose it. Got to start young. St. Paul's, Campbell Rob.
Here, guys.
Third in javelin in New Zealand. That's probably what you want your hooker to be doing, throwing some straight darts.
First scrum, boys. Good space, please.
Impressive
okay?
stuff.
Crouch.
George Muir has come in
Bind.
immediately behind the scrum.
Sit.
They've got no short side. Maya George. Scrum holds. And a cutout ball, then a little double pump. Dawson Smith offloaded in the tackle, just gone forward. So they're looking for some variation with 10 initially missed out, Angus, and wrapping around 12.
And they used Tupou and Makiri last time to run hard down lines. That time Tupou switches it up. Throws the cutout ball to Smith. Great read, though, by the St. Paul's defense. Try to keep it alive. Just a bit of handling error there from Maya George, but I like it. I like the attitude, the attacking attitude.
Yeah, outside.
Ben Strang. Waikato 16s and Chiefs 17s. Player Ben Strang, co-captain of the team.
Sit. Hold. Too much movement from you two. Just get a clean.
As you can see, the dark arts in the scrums, front rows,
You've got the space.
battling for that bind, getting to their strong position.
Yeah, come this way, boys. Come this way. We like this all day, I think.
St. Paul's, with 2 players posted on it. Short side on the blind.
Crouch. Bind. Sit. Hold here, 9.
Strang. Little 8-9 play, then a bouncing ball for Cash Farmer to deal with.
Come back, Blue. Everyone coming.
Picks
Yeah,
out
we're on.
Ben Strang, and they think about a counter-attack. This is Travis Cashmore.
Charge
Will
onside.
charge down, and they get the ball off the half volley. St. Peter's. Farmer Tupou holding the ball in two hands. He's strong as well. Tupou. Now Maya George. Rettemeier. George. Farmer. Marketing on the outside of his defender. Draws in the winger. Frees up a player on the left edge. Vela Reynolds.
Holding. Isolated. Clear left.
They are very good with the ball, St. Peter's, Cambridge.
Just going back to that charge down, Harry Boyle. Look at this. Work rate from the man. Plays tight head prop as well. Working hard. Opportunities there, just a little bit isolated, and you could hear the St. Paul's boys calling that straight over the ball, putting them under pressure. Got everything early. Everything going on early.
Campbell Rob with a hookup, picking out Quinton Cotton. The co-captain jumping at 6 in the line, and he picks up 12 metres on a carry as well. Nice short ball, but it didn't go forward, thankfully, for St. Paul's. Now Panga Morgan at the line. A little dummy on the outside from Broomfield. Now Ben Strang, Panga Morgan. Again, they have runners coming in midfield, trying to tie up the St. Peter's midfield defence. And now Havila Molia over the advantage line, the front rower. Yeah, nice touch down the right side. Adlington with the pass. Good defence from St. Peter's.
Touch first before the knock on. Line out.
Impressed with both teams attacking flair at the moment. They're using all sorts of attacking options, getting their big boys with the ball in hand, using the width, but equally staunch defence. Sending him over the sideline, turned over.
Time off.
Chance to exit out of your own half.
Time on. Yeah, let's go.
Shea. To Mike. Andrew Smith was the target, but it's won by Quinton Cotton from St. Paul's. That's a good win against the throw from the co-captain. And then Lincoln Winter was trying to tip the ball on quickly.
Quinton Cotton looking strong in that lineup. 6'4" from Kerry. Kerry looks up to Tom Robinson. It's a bit of an idol. Look at this work. Perfect technique, right in front, 2 hands, and then he's looking for the next job.
It's going to be like that all day, unfortunately. Crouch. Bind.
So Maya George.
Sit. Yeah, let's go.
Good scrum from St. Paul's. Very good scrum.
So reset.
As you could see there, St. Paul's in a great position, loaded up. As soon as that ball come in, call comes from the flanker, second shunt, putting St. Peter's under pressure. See the timing on this. As soon as that ball comes in, bang. Second shunt through. Just comes out the same channel, reset.
Crouch. Bind. Sit. Hold, hold.
Another good scrum from St. Paul's, and this time they're rewarded with a penalty. Came Rob and Molia in the front row. Waddle and Cotton are the 2 locks. Impressive tight 5.
And that'll be a little bit of a blow to that front row, St. Peter's. You start racking up some penalties, getting under pressure. You start second thinking about things. They need to come back, have a chat, make sure there's an 8. Sort out anything they need to. Great attacking opportunity here for St. Paul's coming off the back of the scrum. Working as an 8, St. Paul's, and you sort of see St. Peter's gets a bit splintered, but that pack St. Paul's sticking together, Big opportunity here.
You can have left.
Campbell Rob. Cotton has been the go-to in this opening 15 minutes. And once again, they throw the ball to the co-captain who wins it, and now they get their drive going forward. St Paul's. They're inside the 5, and the ball goes to the ground. Now they shift. Weck with a little bit of footwork.
No clear release.
Ben Strang, Painga Morgan. They shift to the left edge. Nice offload. Very good play. Travis Cashmore. And how about the skill from Church Jones with the offload?
Stuck into the hard work, Church Jones, but happy to get the ball in hand, and look at that offload. Has the defender on him on his right side, puts the ball to his left hand. Great dummy. Offload. Cashmore. Don't know if he'll get it easier than that. Back to that line out, Quinton Cotton. How easy is this kid making it look? Just glides up into the air, 2 hands, close to a drive over maul. Talented young player.
Painga Morgan swings it across the face of the post. We've seen 3 very, very good tries in the game so far. 16 minutes gone.
You look at possession and territory, pretty equal. Look at the scoreboard, 10-7. Whoever's got the ball in hand is playing well, creating opportunities for themselves.
Dawson Smith, this time going short, too short. Play on. Maya George. Diesel Jakeman gets his team over the advantage line. Dawson Smith takes the line on, at the right arm available to offload. Maya George now. Farmer, a little kick along the ground to give them better field position. Nice, very nice, St Peters.
Great nudge. Cash Farmer, the young year 10, first year in first 15.
5's the mark, guys.
Dabbles in a little bit of basketball as well. The talented young kid. Great field position. Try and put some pressure on St Paul's down in their own 22.
Campbell Rob. Just a throw.
That's fine.
Another line-out win for Quinton Cotton. Very reliable supplier with the ball, and now Havila Molia.
Lost. Holding.
Big strong run, now the kick. Now Farmer. St Peters on the counter-attack. Marketing.
That's fine.
Not held. Now he goes to the ground.
Dynamic movement. That second roll prevented the Jackler getting on the ball.
These centers causing all kinds of havoc. Marketing just got out there with a second movement. But his attitude to keep going, keep moving forward, keep attacking. It's exactly what you want from your center.
Terrific combination. Tupou and Makeri in the midfield. Good size, power and footwork. Campbell, Rob. This time the ball goes behind. Cotton.
Happy, Tim? I'm happy.
Picked up by Harry Boyle. So St Peters on the front foot. George Smith. Cut out ball, Marketing.
In the tackle, knock on.
The ball came off the left hand of Cashmore.
Holding.
In 3 decoys. Again, they challenge the midfield defence of St Paul's.
Advantage over.
And now Jakeman. Another good carry from the front rower. Tupou. Nice ball for Marketing, offloads in the tackle.
Lost.
George. Get Dawson Smith was looking to shift the ball quickly.
We're inside.
And it's been turned over. St. Paul's now start from inside their own quarter.
No advantage. Original knock on.
Impressive phase of play there by St. Peter's. Will Helu and Carl Perry, the director of rugby, the understanding of their game plan and seeing forwards getting up off the ground into position and playing and creating threats and opportunities around the park, both in the back line and the forward line. It's impressive stuff.
Crouch. Bind. Sit.
Ben Strang feeding the ball into a dominant scrum. Come straight away into the midfield.
Good work, good work.
Caleb Week.
Offside, 12 blue.
It's Quinlan
12 blue,
Tupou.
offside.
Too quick off the line, pulled or offside.
Chance for St. Paul's to get down there and into their set-piece work that they've been doing really well. Quinton Cotton just a bit overthrown there, last one from Campbell Robb. But they'll be back in that set-piece all day long.
No, just that time.
Campbell Robb looking for Cotton.
Tackle! One, it's over.
Lincoln Winter.
Not on ball, not on ball.
No halfback. Paingham Morgan for Molia. Oh, he's got some power and some determination, Molia. Paingham Morgan at the line, offloads in the tackle, Cashmore. Return ball for Johnson.
Not on ball.
A lot of traffic, not a lot of room. But look at the yardage that they make, St. Paul's. Winter. Aggressive carry. Paingham Morgan at the line. He's hit hard and high, but he recycles. Weak. Left-hand fan from Weak. Now Ben Strang. There's a little dummy, picks up 6 meters close to the ruck. Good run from Ben Strang, the halfback. Molia. Again, hard at the line. Havila Molia, ball's available. And they shift Paingham Morgan. Numbers out on the left side. A dummy this time. And he's caught short, Church Jones. Now they move. A lot of pressure for St. Peter's School, Cambridge. Can they hang on? Molia! Too big, too strong. And in the end, too good for the St. Peter's defence.
I don't know if those pre-game highlights did Havila Molia any justice. He looks like he's bulked up, owning that running position. Big carry, but what I really appreciated was those backs keeping that ball alive. Not your usual pass, over the top sort of thing. Church Jones involved, but big Molia, pick and go. Couple hearty defenses, hearty chances. Molia, dots over.
How are we looking, boys? Space all good.
Anadu Paingham Morgan just to the left of the post. It looks like he's trying too hard. That was some try from Havila Molia. He set it up with a big carry early on in the phases, and then he had the last say. Hard to tackle big.
And over and over and over again, Ken.
And they keep coming. Dawson Smith. Comfortably taken by Quinton Cotton.
Straight on, first man. Good work. Leave it. Just leave
Nice
it.
job, St. Peter's. I didn't see who was first on that ball. 15-7, that's a big penalty to win. It'll give him field position too.
Especially after just scoring a try. You know, what you usually want to do is get your ball back as the big man takes it there. Straight over the ball. Harry.
Callum Mullen with the win. That's Vela Reynolds coming from the left wing. They can't handle the ball, so it's an advantage with St. Paul's, who immediately shift the ball. A nice cutout pass for Cashmore on the outside. Tries to keep the ball in the field of play.
We're still in the 22 under pressure, no advantage.
The way this game's going, possession is key, I feel. You get into
Always
positions
under
down
pressure,
here,
knock on.
little turnovers, really going to kill your team. When you get possession in the opposition 22, you want to take the most of those opportunities, hold on to the ball. Both these teams have threats across the board.
It's got my left. Coach! Bye!
George and Strang. Good contest between two young halfbacks.
Use it, it's at the back.
Can win to a little 8-9 play. Now Adlington
Knock on.
can't get a clean shot at the ball.
Knock on. You want scrum or line out? Scrum call.
Seeing those opportunities down that short side. Little 8-9 combo with the pass to Addington. Strang looking dangerous. Just need to hold on to that, get reset. Forwards are coming through. They show that they can carry, show that they can ball play. Just a little bit of handling area. Chance for St. Peter's. Hold on attack now.
Crouch! Bind!
Smith, Tupou, Makeri. Some talent in those three. Now George, Smith at the line. Smith, a little behind pass for Vela Reynolds coming again from the left wing. Smith, Makeri on the outside. Makeri with an offload. Farmer can't pull the pass in. Cashmore gets a kick on it. Dawson Smith.
Backwards.
And there's St. Peter's.
Holding, first man.
Nice job, St. Paul's at the ruck.
Won the race.
Good
first
work,
man.
Joel Cox.
Just a couple handling areas letting the boys down. Just need to build back into their phases, keep doing what they're doing. Sure they'll be having chats about that, settling back into their gameplay. Give St. Paul's another chance at the ball.
Okay, back.
We've seen what they can do with it.
Yeah, just use the line, easier.
Campbell, Rob, Cotton. That go-to combination's been good for them now. They get to the right edge. Broomfield. Farmer.
Inside.
Wasn't an easy ball to control, but he does well with a lovely right foot step. Cash Farmer, that's a great return from the young fullback.
Tackle. No hands.
Maya George.
Holding. It's fine. Ball up. Ball up. Holding. Yeah, we're on.
Dawson Smith picks out Matthew Johnson. Cashmore. Inside their own half, they look for better field position. Decide to get there with a kick.
Come back, Blue.
Ball goes
Yeah, we're on
behind
now.
Broomfield. Broomfield on the return, a little draw and pass. Nice little 1-2 play, an inside ball.
Advantage.
There's an advantage with St. Peter's.
No, no advantage. No fault.
Oh, lots of creativity in first 15 footy. Running the ball from everywhere.
It's exciting to see. The ability of players to turn from defense into attack, look for opportunities, stay alive, little passes, little opportunities. So I say Harry Boyle, he's been chasing like a dog. Kicks downfield, he's putting pressure on. He was there to clean up that ball. He's working hard, this kid.
Crouch. Bind. Sit.
My George. Smith. Two-pole. Cut out ball for Farmer, coming from fullback. Thought about an offload. Cash Farmer.
He won the race, holding. Won the race to the ball, holding.
It's a great example of a quick chop, allowing another player to come in over the ball, win that race. Watch here, Farmer gets caught with a great chop tackle from Eli Addington. Gives an opportunity to Caleb Wick to get in there on the ball, put it down where they want to be. Wouldn't be surprised if Quinton Connon gets this again.
Yeah, well, to pick a Sky Sport MVP, he's been in most of the highlights so far. Quinton Cotton. Shea Retumaya with the carry. Dawson Smith. Paul and Marketing, this powerful midfield combination. George Muir tidies up for St. Peter's. Diesel Jakeman.
No, out Black, you're off your feet. Everyone off your feet. Holding, Blue, holding.
So I'm just putting the ball inside to St. Paul's half.
Black, come back.
Johnson.
Let's go, we're on now.
Cash Farmer, nicely done. He's got high. No malice, but the rule's the rule. And this will be a penalty for St. Peter's.
Never took his eyes off the ball. Farmer backed himself to catch that. Takes the contact penalty. As Dawson Smith puts it down into St. Paul's territory.
He's some talent, this kid, Farmer. He's only year 10. That's, what's that, 14 turning 15.
Doesn't look out of place though, Ken.
Very good under the high ball. He's quick. Terrific footwork. Shea Retumaya. Five-man line out by St. Peter's. Bit of movement and then some confusion in the end. It's Campbell Robb who wins it. And now Lincoln Winter offloads just before going to ground for Campbell Robb.
Holding, won the race, holding.
And then great job, Andrew Smith. The lock for St. Peter's to win that penalty.
Not to be outdone by his opposites. Andrew Smith getting stuck in there. St. Peter's backing themselves to go to this corner. They scored from here last time. Might drive. Test the forward pack.
They've got driving option. Certainly got a midfield option. So they, first of all, they go to the front. That's the high percentage play. And now Jonty Short with the drive. Now they work the ball to the back of the maul and come towards the open side.
Short!
And Maya George.
Time off. 8, come here. Yeah. You've rolled into the 9 and you've stopped him in the 22. Yellow card. Nah. Not rolling.
Lincoln Winter. His first penalty is given away in the game, I think.
I couldn't play on because it was a knock-off.
Showed good fight, Redemeyer. But Lincoln Winter just caught in an awkward position. Stopped that ball in play. Cynical, and the refs decided to send it for 10. for the St. Peter's team. What are they going to do? Are they going to drive? Are they going to trick play around the front?
Tumai again to the front of the line. Now, same play, Jonty short. Now they pick and go. The St. Paul's defence is being challenged by the St. Peter's attack. Now they think about a little bit of width on the play, and the try is scored. So that was the right option to choose.
That'll be half, boys.
And it's Andrew Smith.
Well, he had the original turnover, put them in that position. He runs a nice line, backs himself to get over. Avila Molia try to stop him. Andrew Smith slides through. Talking back to that lineup. Lincoln Winter in the bin, you're down a man. Most teams would likely drive. But they back themselves to do that little trick play back down the front again. Put them under pressure, and they come away with the 5 points through Andrew Smith.
Dawson Smith. No problem. 2 converted tries for St. Peter's. This is 3 tries from St. Paul's and an entertaining opening 35 minutes. St. Paul's 15 over St. Peter's 14. Welcome back to St. Paul's Collegiate, where they lead just by 1 point in what has been an entertaining half of Land Rover Fest 15 Rugby, live and exclusive on Sky Sport, the home of sport. On a bright Saturday afternoon, Angus, we've seen some good footy today.
Hard to split both these teams, Ken. Seems when they get the ball in hand, they're both creating opportunities, both looking like threats. Look at the possession, 47% to 53%.
Build those foundations early on. Okay, we'll get the rewards later on. Okay.
One thing for me was our urgency. Can we lift it? Our kick test, we get up and then we wait for them and then we have to turn and chase them. Get up there, shut them down, and then we can play. Okay?
And let's be more accurate at the breakdown. Okay? We're getting too many chests on back. Fundamental chest on back. And secondly, we are playing this game with one arm tied behind our back by giving them little freebies. Eh? And what Jed said, let's take care of that.
Very calm and very measured halftime talks come up. Full circle from my day, Angus, when we're basically headbutting the wall. Now it's about process, calm, and execute.
You hear those messages, Ken, they're pretty clear and precise. You know, they're creating opportunities. Talk about the breakdown. When you're cleaning out, you don't want to be hitting the backs, you want to be getting under them and going through.
Moving and committing in the front there. Does that make sense? Okay.
Yes, some outstanding tries scored in the first half. 5 all up. Adlington got us well and truly underway in the first couple of minutes.
Back down that short side. Great hands from the backs. Big rake. Campbell Rob. Inside to Adlington. He dots over. Next up, short. St. Peter's. Some great lines we saw from the backs. Push it out wide. Inside ball. Jonty short. Slides over. Church Jones. We've seen what he can do. Gets a beautiful offload. Over in the corner. Now Big Molia, we've seen what he can do with the ball. Exciting stuff, loves to get the ball in hand, carry it forward, get over the gain line. He gets close to the line from that setup. Too big and too strong. Andrew Smith started from that set piece. Little moves around the front. He gets over. Set up for a great second half.
Three tries to 2.
Good. Blake captain. Where are we, captains? Yeah.
Just
Good
the 1
move,
point
Tom.
after 35 minutes. Between 2 of the top 3 sides in the North Division of this year's Central North Island competition. As St Paul's, the first use of the ball in the second half. Playing on Morgan, puts the ball down the middle. Dawson Smith, Cash Farmer.
Come back, Blue. We're on now.
Ben Strang. Oh, they've lost the ball in the tackle. What a start for St Peter's in the second half. They got the ball in field position. Good decoys. Dawson Smith. Cut out ball for Quinlan Tupou. On the edge, tries to take out 2 defenders. Vela Reynolds coming on the inside, but he loses the ball. St Paul's, they have the ball, but they're inside their own quarter. Now they go to work through Cotton. Playing on Morgan, looks for better field position. Dawson Smith.
We'll go time off for injury.
An unfortunate mistake there.
Captain.
As you can see, Justin
Not
Vela
long to
Reynolds
touch. Scrum or line
in a
out.
bit of pain.
Line out, sweeties. That'll be a restart when we go time on.
Drop down here, coming down for a line out.
Yeah.
As you can see
We'll
that
go time off for
turnover.
a man. We'll go line out.
Jonty Short earlier, giving them a chance to have a crack. Here's Vela Reynolds. You want to see a player down hurt. Getting checked out from the physio. Not looking too comfortable though.
He's a special young player, Quinton Cotton, the co-captain of St Paul's Collegiate. He's been in everything for his team today.
Massive in the set piece, and what I love about him is he gets that ball and he's looking for the second job. What's next? If there's an opportunity to carry, I'll carry forward, but he's dominating the area. And we talk about scrums, a lot of people talk about front rowers, but the engine room is just as important. And you can tell he loves to be in there, loves to get his head in those dark places and push hard. I'm sure that front row will be thanking him.
Time on.
6'4", 101 kicks. Aggressive player who leads from the front and wins another line out for his team, and they pick up 5 metres on the drive. Ben Strang waits at the back of the maul. Paying a Morgan at the line, showed it. Takes on the tackle of Dawson Smith.
High tackle.
The high tackle is against Dawson. Now Broomfield. And another short side play, Matthew Johnson.
Not going anywhere. 10 blue, high tackle. Just here. Thank you.
You wouldn't think they've still got Lincoln Winter in the bin. Obviously talked about that at halftime, addressed that. Quinton Cotton taking another line. I think if you put someone next to him, he'd still probably win it. Chance for them to get back down into the St. Peter's half. Get into their set piece work. Use these runners and their threats across the board.
He's a line, eh?
Morlia.
It is inside, so if you win.
Lincoln Winter.
Flow, man.
Morlia lining up in the midfield here. Could look to use him as a big carry through that midfield.
Little set play. Campbell Robb comes from the front of the line out.
Holding.
And terrific work at the breakdown from Diesel Jakeman to win the penalty for his team.
Not to be outdone by his opposite, Diesel Jakeman. Getting in there over the ball, turning that over. Good take by Quinton Cotton again. Look at that. Big tackle, clear release, second job over the ball. Textbook.
They can have less, that's fine.
Retamaya to the front of the line out. George Smith picking out runners in the midfield. Nice job. Now George, stay on that right side. Smith tips the ball on early for Cash Farmer.
Hold here.
Maya George, 3 decoy runners. Dawson Smith in the midfield. The ball's loose, but they still have possession. Quintland Tupou with a left foot step. Another one. Great run from Tupou.
Win on the ball.
Maya George at the line, draws and passes. Some great skill, Farmer. Tips the ball on the right side. George Muir.
Backwards.
Now they turn it on, St. Peters. Inside the 5. Farmer plays halfback. Dawson Smith with a left foot step. The counter-arc from St. Paul's is outstanding. And they win the penalty. They needed to do that.
Counter was good. Off feet.
Massive turnover. St. Peter's putting them under all kinds of pressure. Everyone involved. Great carry from Quinlan Tupou. Put them in the hot spot, ready for a chance at some points. Watch this. This kid can play off the left. Left again. Left again. Strong carrier. Skillful. But what a great turnover there by St. Paul's. Takes all the pressure off them. Chance for them to go back to what they know. Set piece, get settled back into it. Also take a bit of time off that yellow card. Got a game on our hands.
Oh. Can we push him across it? You got a gap, just play.
Campbell Rob.
Over.
Tidied up by Church Jones. Nice offload again from Church Jones. He got some skill about him, the number 7.
No, he's fine.
And a kick from the base of the ruck. Taken nicely by Broomfield.
Backwards.
Farmer the tackle. Morlia fends off the first 2 defenders.
Get off your feet.
Strang, Broomfield, Johnson.
We're in touch.
Taken out by Tupou.
Yeah, we've had a good gap.
But the skill from 1 to 15 across the board on both sides has been impressive. As St. Peter's gets the ball.
Callum Morland with the line-out win. They again move the ball. Harry Boyle makes the ball into contact. Now the recycle Smith. Quickly was looking for Farmer, but the ball finds Travis Cashmore instead. A grubber along the ground. George Muir under some pressure. Tidies up for St. Peter's.
No, still in. Use it!
Dawson Smith has dropped back. Give his team some field position. Now Johnson. Long ball for Adlington. Adlington going in and then out and then in again. Adlington off the right foot. A good tackle by Jonty. Short.
Tackle!
Yeah, they recycle. Some hustle being brought by St. Peter's.
Lost blue,
Thomas came. Strang. Short ball, Church Jones.
Tackle!
Very close to their opponent's try line. Another pick and go from St. Paul's, but the St. Peter's defence hanging tough.
Hold again.
And they're trying to muscle their way over, but Paenga Morgan. Cut out ball on the left side for Cashmore. Lovely left foot step. And a classy finish from Travis Cashmore.
Great patience there by the team. You could see Morlea hanging around. He's already had one from that close. St. Peter's staunch defence. But the call from Paenga Morgan to go out. Get it to the width. Great cutout ball there. Travis Cashmore slides in. It's all about that balance. Sometimes, you know, you pick and go too much or you get it out to the backs too early, but that timing was perfect.
Terrific players on show for you today, wherever you're watching, whether here in New Zealand or around the world on rugbypass.com. Welcome into Land Rover First 15 Rugby 2020. We're at St. Paul's Collegiate. Where first and third on the table are going at it today. In a round 3 championship game in a shortened season.
Their card's back on too, mate.
Tell you one player I'm really enjoying watching is Harry Boyle. His work rate, carries hard, in the thick of everything. Impressive, this young man.
Ben Strang. Lincoln Winter returns to the St. Paul's Collegiate. After 10 minutes in the sin bin, reading the life works of Shakespeare, he's come back better informed and ready to go.
You almost wouldn't think he's been missing. St. Paul's are back what they've done, stuck to what they know. They've gotten points out of it.
A short line out. Meyer with the throw. Dawson Smith, early ball. And this combination of forcing the error with some good contact.
We'll go over here so we get some
in defence from Caleb Wick.
Yeah.
There's a chance here for St. Peter's to put some phases together. Marketing, strong carry. Just pops out there. Good defence, like I said. Wick, strong. He's been strong out there today.
First one in the second half, keep a good space, eh?
Two-man tackle, Paenga Morgan and Wick.
Crouch.
Forced the knock on and gives them the
Fine.
feed at the scrum on halfway.
Sit.
Strang, short side play. Broomfield gets the ball away for Paenga Morgan, but the pass goes behind Cashmore.
We got options, knock on into touch. Scrum called.
The hustle from Cashmore there to try and recover that ball.
Blue scrum.
I think if it was raining, he might have got there. Back to Caleb Wick, talking about him. Looks up to Comrade Smith. Great idol to mould your game off. Loves to be in the defensive plays of the game, reading the defensive plays. Comrade Smith, I couldn't think of many other centres who were better than him at that.
Bind. Sit. Bind.
And that powerful St. Paul's
Bind.
scrum is again rewarded.
Impressed with how they're working together. They're all loaded, ready to go. As soon as that ball comes in, shunt comes. As you can see there, Oliver Robinson under pressure, just takes it down. St. Paul's get the penalty.
Forward down. Yeah. Yeah. I feel like he's going straight.
Quinton Cotton.
And then Lucy's just folding in. So if we work hard to stay straight and square, then I'll be happy. Yeah. All good?
Get the old ice pack on the neck. Ease things a little bit. He's been stuck into everything, Quinton
All
Cotton.
good. Scrum come down on you.
Not surprised he's a bit sore. Ready
Yeah,
to
line
go
it.
again.
Your ball, your ball.
Lead his lads.
You won the penalty. Time on.
I don't even think he realised they won that penalty there, Ken. He's too busy doing the hard work.
Line out. Yeah.
Campbell Rob. Cotton. Now they drive. Good control from St Paul's.
Side entry, please.
And a penalty advantage as well, Retamaya.
We've got advantage. Out blue, leave it.
Now Molia. Molia. Hard to handle. Big Havila Molia, now a left side play. Cashmore. Driven back over the advantage line. Nice and direct.
Roll out blue, no
Taking
hands.
the game to their opponent for sure. This close quarter running, and now Church Jones, this young, impressive open side flanker. Strang. Cotton. Two-man tackle on Cotton. Strang. Playing on Morgan. At the line, shows the ball.
Knock on, side entry at the maul. 8 and 2 blue.
What I like about playing a Morgan is his ability to take the line on.
8 and 2,
Just
side
creates
entry.
a different threat. You don't know whether he's going to carry, whether he's going to pass, whether he's going to kick. Lincoln Winter keen to get involved. Straight back into it.
We have to pick a Sky Sport man of the match, or All Black Angus Tatavau has to pick one. There are a number of outstanding candidates to choose from today. Good luck with that.
It's not going to be easy, I can tell you that much. Multiple players putting their hand up and stepping up from both sides.
Campbell Rob. For
Six good.
money ball again going to Quinton Cotton, who secures yet another position for his team. They're inside the 5. Now they shift. Big bodies.
We're short. Low ball's there. Short again.
Ben Strang lines up a left side play. Molia, big carry from Molia. But he's short, you can hear the referee. Now it's done.
Who gets up from that? Was that Church Jones? Straight back to halfway.
He's been good today. Church Jones got an offload on him, got some skill, got a high work rate. And now he's rewarded. He created a try for Cashmore in the first half. Gets one himself in the second. Church Jones.
That's right, we've seen his skill, his work rate. Molia, great carries again, setting it up. Here comes Church Jones in his headgear. Sneaks in, just under, straight back. No mucking around, Church Jones. New Zealand junior bull rider, Nia Church Jones.
He is a number of versatile athletes. He's not the first one you've referred to with a background in another sport as well. There's basketballers and rowers out there, no surprise. Coming from Waikato, that have a strong rowing culture here. George Muir. Playing on Morgan. Good low body position. So 5 unconverted tries
17 gone.
for St Paul's. Anadu playing on Morgan. We'll be hoping some of the boys that might score them closer to the post.
Tricky conditions out there, bit of wind coming across field, but if they can sneak that in closer, I'm sure we'll be happy.
Inside.
Strang.
Hold. Yeah, we're on.
Now Dawson Smith, Farmer. Another good run from Cash Farmer. Impressive year 10 kid out there. Now Andrew Smith.
No hands, Black.
Hugo Shale with a tackle. Dawson Smith. Ritamai, it's a nice ball over the top from Marketing for Vela Reynolds.
We're in touch.
Taken out there, but that explosion of pace from Vela Reynolds. Just stay in, keep on. They're creating these opportunities. They just need to hold on to that ball. Ritamai out the back. Marketing with a great cutout ball. Just the hustle D.
Messy line out, and it's St. Peters who come away with the ball. George now for Mullen.
High tackle, yeah. Just high. No force.
Dawson Smith. Marketing.
3 Black. Just high. Lazy arm. Mark's there.
Dawson Smith. Moreland in between 2 defenders. It's a good carry from Moreland. And a penalty advantage as well. Jakeman. Now Ritamaya bumps off the first defender, puts a ball over the top for Farmer. Again, he's away from the first defender. Marketing inside the 5. Now they shift, quick hands from St. Peters. Yes, that's good play from St. Peters.
Ground first, then bounce up.
Diesel Jakeman.
Started with that turnover back at that line out. Just goes to show when these guys play in the right parts of the field, keep the ball in hand, they create these opportunities to come away with points. Diesel Jakeman, the beneficiary of that. 3rd year in first 15, and he powers over.
See, there's some skill in these kids as well. Jakeman, he's got number 3 on his back, but he knows how to run an outside in hole. Got the skill, the power. A nice ball from Tupou and Marketing. Again, they featured heavily in that bit of offense from St. Peters.
You see what a left foot step from Cash Farmer can do. Drew in about 4 or 5 defenders, put it back inside. Just creating those little lead ups to these opportunities.
No problem
Just
for
over 14, eh?
Dawson Smith. 25, plays 21 now. Look at that power from Jakeman.
Yeah, we're all good, mate. No trends, I'm happy.
I'm not sure if the wind's dying down for Dawson Smith when he's kicking, but he's 3 from 3 currently, and could that be the difference?
Paying it.
We're
Morgan.
inside.
So now on the right edge. Again, now an attacking kick. Goes behind, paying a Morgan. And they concede a penalty.
Confidence to put that kick through. Straight away, there's opportunities on that right side. Puts the kick through, doesn't quite come off, but switch straight into defense and get the penalty.
Ritamai goes short at the front of the line out.
It's a
Bit
maul.
of variation. Referee's happy that it's a maul, provided it comes back, but it doesn't. So use it or lose it is applied against them. And St Paul's will come up with the feed at the scrum.
Good awareness from that St Paul's pack. No, as soon as the maul held up, goes to the ground, you don't have to get out of the way. Stay on there, close the ball down, you get rewarded with a scrum. Everyone's in there. Strang thought he could get in there, maybe get a turnover. A little halfback.
Coach. Bind. Sit.
Molia just building off that first half and early dominance.
I just feel like we're just on the shoulder. Just get bind a bit further.
Oliver Robinson, St Peter's side, just needs to keep that up, get his bind up, open up his chest. Start showing pictures of going down. The referee's already seen the dominance. He's most likely to lean towards that St Paul's pack.
Crouch. Bind. Sit. I got some silly buggers over the far side. Get a bind and hold it, please.
Your little games going on here.
That was a lot better, thank you.
St Peter's. Diesel Jakeman. Be a bit of a mental challenge when you've lost a few scrums, had a few penalties against you. Just need to switch on for this one. Work as an 8. Worry about this job first.
Bind. Sit. Far side, not staying straight. Far side, not staying straight.
Is it the third penalty? It's scrum time for St Paul's.
Just over 10, 10 and a half.
Back end of their dominant scrummaging prowess.
Like I was saying, sometimes it might not be clear and obvious, but if you've already shown that dominant picture, the ref 9 times out of 10 is going to side with you. It's called there for tighted side coming back under pressure from Thomas Kane. St Paul's pack doing good things.
Campbell Robb this time. Anything you can do, I can do. They go short at the front of the line out, but they lose the ball forward, and St Peter's will have the feet at the scrum.
The ball comes into the St Peter's side. What they need to be talking about is to get a nice, good hit, get set, and a nice quick hook. Let Maya George get the ball out there, out to Dawson Smith to unleash this back line.
Let's get some balance, boys. Crouch.
5 tries to 3.
Sit.
No conversion, so they've left 10 points out on the park. Another dominant scrum, Dawson Smith. Little set play between Tupou and Makari. Opens them up with a right foot step, and then passes the ball straight to Adlington. And now Paenga Morgan. So Strang. Winter gives the ball short.
Tackle, no hands, Blue.
So they've got options either side. Shale lets the ball go, then a late ball.
Makari skipping into a giant hole. Addington just stayed alive, cut off that passing channel, got in the way. Thinking that ball had gone to hand, would be in danger.
Yeah. Crouch. Bind. Sit. Hold. Hold now.
Now the drive coming from.
We're going half a metre. Reset. Hey? Yeah. Nah, you've gone half a metre. Just make sure we go half and hold. Yeah. I get you.
Good and Cotton
Just 8 and 9.
asking those questions of the referee,
Just 8 and 9.
getting clarity for the boys. Again, St. Peter's need a nice good hit, stay strong, quick hook.
Bind.
Chance for Maya George to get the ball out under pressure last scrum.
Sit.
Penalty number 4 at scrum time. They need to get that ball out quickly. St. Peter's, the longer the ball stays in the scrum,
Not staying straight.
the more pressure that they are under.
And the timing again here from St. Paul's. Molly in a great position. As soon as that ball comes in, bang, they bring them up. The hook's late, they're taken off the ground. Penalty St. Paul's.
Well, they only led by 4. They haven't kicked a conversion today.
Time off.
But potentially it could be 35-21.
Second time we're down. Yeah. About 6, just over, I think. It's not cooked over. You boys are. Nah, I'm good. All good?
Chance for St. Paul's to get down here in the St. Peter's opposition field again.
Come on.
They've shown what their set piece can do. They've done it all day long.
Campbell Rob. The one against the throw by St. Peter's. They only trail by 4. We're into the last 7 minutes. Dawson Smith
Hold.
down the
We're
middle.
on.
Adlington shaped a kick and then took the line on. Adlington, good half break from the winger. Now Strang, it's turned over again. Dawson Smith. Immediately they go to the right edge, an error from Tupou. He had lots of options, frustration for the young second 5'8".
5. Just over 5.
Still plenty of time in this game though. Can't drop the head. Little late mistake, but it's all right. You got to flush that. Next job. Puts the ball back into the St. Paul's team. Hands ready to play. They look to maybe try and get a penalty here and unleash their backs, or
Let's go, Locks, please.
8-9 down the right.
Crouch.
Few options with these
Bind.
midfield scrums.
Sit.
So 4 and a bit as Broomfield. He's been good today, Joe Broomfield.
Good work. Hold.
Another good run from Broomfield, and now they let the ball go into the midfield. Johnson,
No hands, Blue.
patient. Now Cotton, the co-captain.
Tackle.
Strang. Church Jones with a short ball, and now one over the top. Church Jones out on the wing.
Clear release. Good work.
And then a nice defensive play from St. Peter's to win an important penalty. 35-minute halves in first 15 rugby. So we're into the last few minutes of this, and they're just down by 4. St. Peter's need the ball and field position and a big play. St. Paul's just need to hold on to the ball. Richard Meyer with the throw. Dawson Smith. Got some big options on his right shoulder. George. Now Smith lets it go early. Marketing offloads in the tackle. Then they concede. Trying to make something out of nothing.
Back and forth in this last 5 minutes. Big turnover from Andrew Smith. They retain the ball, goes out there. Marketing with the offload. St. Paul's. Look who's there. Travis Cashmore, the wing.
Been good today, Cashmore. And Campbell robbed. Cotton.
Sack's good, sack's good.
2.5. Lincoln Winter.
Last ball out.
Ingham Morgan. Johnson. Taking them on in midfield. Johnson.
Last blue.
Strang. Shale.
Not on ball, lead it blue.
Strang with a little attacking kick. Over the top.
It's in the end goal already, so it's 22. In the end goal already, 22.
Energy tags. Right to the end. Energy, skipper, let's go. Energy.
Back, make sure we're back, boys.
Less than 2 minutes on the clock. It is a one-score equation for St. Peter's. Dawson Smith picks out Adlington. Adlington with a long ball back on the inside for Johnson, who's been full of running today, Matthew Johnson. Strang, Painga Morgan at the line now for Week. Puts it along the ground and puts the team, St. Peter's, again back in their own 22. 1.5 minutes to go now. Adlington. Johnson, that same combination. Now Broomfield. Joe Broomfield slips the tackle of Harry Boyle. St. Peter's, they need the ball. They've got it, St. Peter's.
Lost black.
And they're inside their opponent's half. Andrew Smith lets the ball go early. Marketing. Tupou at the line with a bit of footwork. Now Farron comes back off the left foot outside the 22.
It's too slow to roll.
35 seconds. Now Robinson. One try will do it for St. Peter's as they build pressure. Dawson Smith with the offload. Now the right foot step. Yes! Was he short?
Come off.
Was that Andrew Smith?
Time's off, boys, time's off.
The last play of the game. Committee meeting in the in goal.
Thank you. Knock on, no try.
Whee.
Scrum.
It is a game of centimetres.
Last play. Scrum.
Oh. What about Ollie Robinson?
Yeah.
Andrew Smith, he's been terrific today.
Don't pass it.
Featured heavily in this last few minutes. Got the turnover down on his own 22. Hustle plays on the far side for St. Peter's. Centimetres away.
A few more grey hairs for the St. Paul's coaching staff.
Crouch.
Let's go, lads. Biggest fucking push ever.
Bind.
Let's go.
Sit. I know you boys are keen.
They knew exactly what to do, didn't they? Time up on the clock. They knew they had to make a play. Terrific game we've had today.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
I mean, two evenly matched sides. Helped, of course, by no conversions from St. Paul's. But St. Peter's, nonetheless, stayed in the contest.
Setup's been good all day. Don't ruin it now. Let's go, boys.
And quality of play that we have seen from both of these two teams today. Bearing in mind, average age is 17 and Cash Farmer's only year 10. It's fourth form.
Sit. Hold 9, hold.
Strang and Payinga Morgan will have the last say in what's been a very entertaining and thrilling first 15 game here at St Paul's Collegiate. But they hang on to win by 25 points to 21.